Hi, this is Ruth. Um, I'm an unhoused person. I'm outside. I live outside. I'm making my comment. I'm with some other unhoused people that were in an encampment resolution fund motel. They got kicked out or evicted or the program ended, and they were transported back to my outdoor home in a van with a bunch of trash bags full of people's stuff. So this is how the encampment resolution fund panned out over 6 months. I got a bunch of stuff and people at my spot. And I just wanted that to be very clear because I know there's a lot of investment into these encampment resolution funds. Why not homeless resolution funds? Like we have our homelessness resolved when we're in housing, right? Like when we're actually housed, not when we're in quote unquote homeless housing. And that would resolve the encampments too, like actually sustainably, like permanently resolved. And a lot of us didn't get in the motel, and now our stability is being threatened by these new arrivals and this chaos. And I just wanted you to know that this is over about 6 months that's they were picked up and then dropped back off. And yeah, so I'm trying to get some homeless people that were kicked out. I'm trying to get them Obama phones so that they can be involved in these meetings. They're very interested and they really want their voices heard. My email address is roofless, ROOFLESS, Ruth, RUTH @gmail.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. All right. Ludmilla, you'll be next.
Hello. Okay. Incredible meeting. Thank you so much for all the input everybody gave and the amazing things each person is doing. I wanted to say I'm so glad on the immediate level that emergency services is meeting to discuss disaster response for homeless people. I do want to say a big item is that the activation standards right now in some areas are, if the temperature is going to be below 32 for 3 days in a row or more, that's not adequate. Good for preventing frostbite, but a much more humane and workable standard would be looking at hypothermia levels and activating prior to those being in the environment. Okay, just looking at new purposeful strategies. One thing that would be really wonderful to have is places with an affordable buy-in. For example, about $300 a month, maybe $400 including utilities, and hourly work or stipends also for those who can contribute to the community. That would really help the working population, those who are priced out of the market rate rents. And so it would also very much help those who are aging, disabled, or the student population. There's a problem with the current system, where sometimes permanent supportive housing and even temporary locations are accessible only through interventions. This is problematic because it disincentivizes personal resilience and incremental healing. And finally, I'm just going to say that sooner or later, I would love to see us align with United Nations sustainability goals. Build our housing using renewable materials, urban planning, including green space, employing people who are coming out of homelessness with environmental projects, and otherwise incorporating sustainability in what we're doing going forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ludmilla. Okay, and I see a hand for Jerry Lalonde-Berg. I'll be allowing you to talk.
Thank you very much. It is incredibly powerful to follow the last two speakers, Ludmilla and Ruth, both. What you said was very meaningful, and I would appreciate the council listening to what you had to say. The two main points I want to make today is first that shared housing is about 20% of the solution. That's my guess. Ms. Damaris mentioned that in her presentation, and particularly for the elders, the concepts of shared housing and community housing into the master plan, but even into homelessness, like they're doing here in Sonoma County with Share Sonoma County, has real potential. So I'd ask that it's not mentioned in the in the report that from today, so I would hope you would add that into your report. My second major request would be that the council conduct some kind of a study or commission a study or just publish what you can find about the continuum of care. How are the continuum of cares doing in California? I've heard very good things about the Sacramento continuum of care. What are their problems? What are their governance issues? All of those kind of things. I think CALICH, it would be a very nice forum to pull together what they give us in their strengths and what additional resources they could help to guide us to. And finally, thank you all. I really appreciate what you're doing, and I see the quality of what you're doing.